Good morning, or good morning, good afternoon, you guys, or evening, I should say. I guess we'll wait to see for people to join in. It's December 2nd. The Eagles have been kind of busy off and on, mostly bringing in grass. I haven't been to the nest very much, but I did get some pretty cool pictures this week. So, like I said, we will just kind of go see if anybody shows up. Scarlett won't be on tonight as she's dealing with a family emergency today. So, hi Peggy. What's the weather where you're at, Peggy? Hey Brenda. Hey Rebecca. I thought maybe tonight we would do a little bit of what's happening like inside the eggs at this point. Hey Dale. Hey Paula. Hi Carmen. Hope you guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, no thank you. 5 inches of snow? Nope. Let's see. Oh boy, Peggy. Another big nope. Yeah, I heard that New Hampshire was going to be getting a ton of snow today. As I said earlier, Scarlett is dealing with a family emergency. She is in Arkansas right now, and that's pretty much all I know. Um, I'm good. My house is getting there. They got all of the, hey Deborah, they got all the wood floor out 2 days ago. Um, I don't, no, I don't, Friday, and they've been running the dehumidifiers. So, yeah, hopefully they'll start the remediation tomorrow, is what I heard. Um, the guys were talking about the mold and saying it's some of the worst that they've ever seen, and it was like, ooh. Yes, absolutely, Rebecca. I am praying for Scarlett and her family member. So has to be a pretty rough time for her right now. Yeah, Rebecca, I did see that the eggs weren't incubated for 2 hours. It could delay it, but it was pretty warm here today. So I think I'm sure that the Eagles were close by. It was like in the 80s today, low 80s. So I don't know how much it would delay the hatching. Um, but trust the Eagles. I know a few of the groups were probably freaking out, um, you know, about that. But you know, no, I don't think so. Not at all, Paula. I mean, Harriet used to do that too. Where they wouldn't be on the eggs for a few hours here and there. So I don't think it's a big deal. Oh wow, 13 inches. Oof. Nope. Yeah, Brenda, you know that the Eagles were close enough that if something were to come in, they would be right there. I don't think they were probably out of like where the cameras could see them, but I am sure that they were right in the general area. So, I wasn't concerned about it. I did have a couple people PM me earlier, and I wasn't terribly concerned about it. Um, I'm gonna pull up a share a thing from Raptor Resource Project regarding the eggs. Um, it was pretty interesting read. Uh, okay, this is what they're saying is 0 to 4 days, and you can read along. You know, a single cell is formed by the sperm and the egg, and just like human babies, it multiplies into cells and forms layers. It says that the head and tail are established. It divides, and the support structures begin to develop. I mean, this is like in the first 4 days, you know, the nervous system, skin, circulatory, gastrointestinal, and optical. And it says the embryo will turn on its left side and its heart will start to beat 72 hours after incubation begins. And then it says 3.5 to 9 days that amnion closes and it seals in the developing embryo inside the egg's innermost membrane. Um, it starts moving liquid waste and exchange gases through the eggshell, which is porous. Wings, tail, and leg buds form. Eyes develop pink pigment. The leg buds start growing larger, and the wing buds and limbs begin to form. Elbow and knee joints are distinct by roughly 8 days, and the precursors to toes and wing structures are distinct by roughly 9 days. And it says the beak and tongue begin to form. That's like from 4 to 9 days. Then 11 to 17 days, the egg tooth and two scleral papillae, I'm not even sure what that is, form on the 11th and 12th days. The limbs are bent. The dorsal feather germs form on the 12th day. The nictitating membrane is visible on the eyes after day 13. The feather and eyelids begin closing, and flight feathers develop. And then 18 to 23 days, leg scales, tiny talons, and plantar foot pads appear. The eyelids are almost closed, and the eyes are no longer quite as large as they were before. And then it goes on to talk about what happens right before the hatch. Um, you know, it's the embryo taking up almost all available space in the egg. It turns so that its head is at the large end of the egg next to the airspace. It pierces the internal membrane, the internal pip, and begins to breathe air with its lung, and that's when the hatch actually starts. And then it takes the yolk sac into its body, and it consumes most of the remaining albumin and yolk. And then it grows up to contract the hatching muscle, pointing its head up and positioning the egg tooth against the shell of the egg. And then it'll rub it back and forth, and then that's when we have a pip, and then it rotates its body and it cuts a ring around the shell and pushes apart. I thought it was pretty interesting that uh, you know, that whole thing was pretty interesting about, you know, what happens with the egg. And it really is, like Paula, it is a miracle. Like every birth is a miracle. Hey Melody, how are you? um so yeah, I mean, it's that stuff was pretty cool. um yeah, I agree, it is a miracle when they take uh their first breath. Melody, Scarlett's dealing with family emergency in Arkansas, so she won't be on tonight. um I did get some crazy flyovers of both M and F-23. So yeah, those guys were crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe that I got Not one of them flew right over the top of me, but the other one did too in the same day. Let me see. Uh, okay, well that's interesting, Deborah, about the warmer Florida weather helps them uh, not to cool off. But yeah, it should. You know, it's going to be interesting. Well, thanks, Brenda. I found that online. I thought it was pretty interesting. It pretty much says everything, what happens and what's happening with our little ones that are in the eggs right now. I'll share with you a couple of those pictures where they flew over the top of me. Uh, Let me see here. This was F-23. As she flew right over me from the snag, the churchside snag, and then this was Emmers. I was standing on Bayshore Road on the sidewalk, and he flew right over the top of me. It was insane. It's always such a treat when they do that. Um, hey, Lime. How are you? You just missed my presentation on what happens in the eggs. Um, yeah, I'm praying that we do have a successful season this year with the two babies, and nothing happens, and that F-23 can just be you know the great mom that she already is. So hey Odette, you should be getting your calendar pretty soon. I've been tracking it, so uh, you should be getting that relatively soon. I think they said it was in Vancouver as of the 30th. So let me know when you get it, just so that I know. So everyone have a good Thanksgiving. Paul, did I see him coming at me? Yes, I did. Actually, I was so lucky to get that shot of F-23. I mean, she was right over the top of me. And I mean, I just kind of did one of these and click, click, and the one was pretty blurry, but that one was, it was right there. It was crazy. Oh, Odette, sorry. Yeah, but if you go back and look at the podcast, you'll see the presentation. And like I said, it's from Raptor Resource Project. Um, you can Google them and you can get a lot of good information on their website. Yeah, Judy, I was pretty glad they didn't poop on me too, because that would have not been cool. The way my luck's been running, I'm surprised they didn't. Hey, Debbie Myers. Again, Raptor Resource Project is where I saw, this. Let me see if I can grab the. I'm gonna grab the. There's the actual website of the presentation that I just did. So you guys will have that, and you can go back and take a look at it. My today was good. I got pictures of both M15 and F-23, and that cute little kestrel. That little kestrel is just, I cannot believe how close he's been to the road. Usually he is all the way across the pasture from us. So, but he is so cute. And then I did post my pictures today of the northern flicker, which I've been trying forever to get the wings open, because Liz had told me that they have their wings are like yellow underneath. And let me see if I can find that real quick and share that with you. That was a crazy picture. Hold on one second. Uh, okay, I'm going to share this one with you guys. That was the northern flicker with his wings totally open. I have never been able to get one of these guys in flight, so it was a real treat to actually see that uh, the other day. So um, let's see, Rebecca. Let's see, did you have a? Oh, oh, that's awesome, Rebecca. Congratulations. 2 turkey dinners. What's up with that? So yeah, I'm gonna share another picture with you that it was M15 bringing in Fluff after he had left F23 on the nest for quite a while. And then I'll show you him bringing the Fluff in and then her response, because I think she was actually wanting food that she didn't get. So, I mean, it was pretty crazy. Hold on one second. Uh, okay. Here's Emmers bringing in the Fluff to her. And I mean, she was gone or he was gone for quite a while. So that was him bringing in the Fluff. And then this is her response, which I thought was so funny. She was just carrying on and complaining, and it was pretty funny. So that was that. It was funny. Hey, Essie, how are you? Oh, I'm sure, Rebecca, you were pretty busy. That's awesome, though. Another new life. Hey, Carol. So, anything else you guys want to talk about? Is there anything that you guys saw over the last few days, or actually the last week, that was uh that really moved you, or any other stuff from any of the other nests that you wanted to share? Yeah, you're right, Melody. Emmers is the best dad ever. And yeah, Line, that did make for a good picture. She just looks so PO'd in that picture. Hey, Marie, how are you? Um, for any of you guys that are joining us late, Scarlett is in Arkansas with a family emergency right now. I'm not sure when. Definitely saying prayers for her um, and her family member. Yeah, it does, Marie. There's, Bo and Gabby, I think, have their second egg now, which is great to see. Um, and I'm not sure what's going on the other nest. I totally have not been paying attention. I've had a lot going on with, everything going on in the house. So, I'm just kind of reading your guys' comments. Yeah, but it seems like a lot of you guys are here today, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely sending prayers to Scarlett. Oh, thanks, Essie. Oh, the kitties are fine. Hold on, I got little Nala right here. Come here, Peanut. Come here. She's actually being a good girl tonight, and she's not jumping up on the TV. Say hi. Don't you want to go viral, little cat? What's going on? Okay, you want to go lay down? All right, go on. Ugh. She's like, I cannot believe you just moved me, and I was so nice and warm and comfortable. So, yeah, I started giving both the cats some cat antibiotics that I got from Amazon because Chloe was sneezing like crazy, and uh, that seems to have resolved itself. Ooh, I didn't hear that about Gabby having blood on her. Well, that's not good. You know, you always wonder, you always worry about them ending up in some kind of altercations during the season, you know, like with Harriet having gone missing and you know all that. You know, you always worry about that. I don't know why this stupid camera keeps going on and off and bright and dark and no, I'm looking forward to it, Lime. Hoping I'll be back in the house by then. Yeah, I've had to buy a bunch of new stuff too, like oh, okay, that the blood was for some from some food that Gabby ate that I like that better than her getting into an altercation for sure. Yeah, it is worrisome, you know, after what we witnessed with Harriet. That was pretty sad. Yes, Paul, I do have to have technical difficulties always. It's either me or Scarlett. One of us always has them. Let's see. Yeah, Valerie, I'm the only one here. Scarlett has a family emergency in Arkansas, so she is taking care of family right now. Uh, yeah, that's true. At least my mic is working and my camera. This is a camera that wasn't working last week, and now it's working again this week. So don't ask me. This computer, I think, is possessed sometimes. Um, God, it's like very irritating. Maybe if I just stay totally still. No, doesn't matter. Um, thanks, Rebecca. Uh, yeah, Melody. I just need a disco ball out here on the lanai. Um, so I mean, I really don't have that much more. It's like I said, it's been pretty quiet at the nest. The one thing I can say is, man, their changeovers when one comes in and the other one goes out. It is so fast, and it's just, I mean, it's insane. I did like 7 pictures on one post, and it was of F-23 and her crazy, crazy flying skills. I mean, I could barely keep up with where she was. It was insane. Let me try something. Karen, this is driving me crazy. I'm sure it's driving you guys nuts. There, maybe that'll help. Um, yeah, they are. They are. They're a great team. I mean, they are just like today. Um, Emers came into the nest and she flew over to one of the front snags and then she took off and I have no idea where she went. I mean, I walked down the sidewalk thinking maybe she went to one of the snag trees that I couldn't see her, and I got down there and I don't know where she was. It was insane. I mean, I never seen her like go into the west pasture. I didn't see her like veer off towards the Publix or anything. And I mean, it was just really funny. Um, yes, Valerie. My calendar this year is it's M15, F-23, and last year's babies, E-23, or I'm sorry, E-24 and E-25. Um, my E-21 and 22 calendars were from a couple years ago. Um, hey, Vanessa. So yeah, I'm not printing any more calendars. What I have left is once they're gone, they're gone. And if any of you guys are interested, just PM me. I'm still shipping stuff from the Lanai, but everything seems to be going. Yes, Rebecca, there was lots of intruders when F-23 was doing all that crazy flying. Um, she was pretty much, escorting an intruder out. And I mean, they were both vocal, and I never could find the intruder in my viewfinder. I mean, it was hard enough keeping up with her and where she was. So, um, but yeah, she's a crazy flyer. I mean, she's very fun to watch, but it's still pretty crazy to see her in action. So if any of you have ever not got down here and are coming, to like North Fort Myers, definitely. I mean, it is worth a trip to the nest. I mean, there's a lot of people that have never been to the nest, and they're actually pretty surprised at how accessible it is. Um, I think that's the thing that I have heard the most from anybody, that's visited the nest from like out of state, out of the country, and it is pretty cool. So, but like I said, not too much is they've been doing their shift changes at 9 in the morning, so I get there at 9 and find out they did it at 8 this morning, of course. So, um, I don't know if yeah, Paula, it is for a lot of people it's pretty overwhelming when they go to the nest the first time, and they might see one or both of them, and it is. I've seen a lot of people cry at that nest. Um, yeah, I was glad to see Jackie and Shadow are back. Um, and uh, my speed when I'm taking pictures like of them in flight is usually at 3,200. Um, yeah, F-23 was definitely keeping me on my toes, Odette. I mean, without a doubt, I was just like, where is she? Where is she? It was crazy. Um, yeah, I'll be, you know, I know that some of you are probably coming down uh, later this year or early next year, and if any of you do come, just let me know. I will definitely meet you there. Because I love meeting all you guys. Um, what's the name of the street, Valerie? Um, yeah, Deborah. Lime's coming in January. January 8th, I believe, and she's going to be here for a few weeks. So, I'm not sure where you're located. Um, when are you coming, Deborah Rowe? And Rebecca, no, I only have one camera and I hand hold my camera. Um, oh yeah, seeing Ozzy and Harriet, definitely. Lime. But yeah, let me see. What is the name of that street in Cape Coral? Aqualinda. Okay, I'm not sure where that is. Yeah, it is actually kind of warm out here tonight. We're supposed to have uh, Beach Parkway in Chiquita. Okay. I'm sure that some of the other photographers from the Nest have been over. I know that there's a couple guys that go over to Cape Coral and shoot some eagles over there as well. I pretty much stay with our nest and like go over to the 6 Mile Slough Preserve, which is a very cool place. Um, and Harns Marsh is another cool place in Lehigh Acres. So, uh, oh, that's a bummer, Deborah. Indiana, where you're getting all kinds of snow. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, right now it's pretty much just shift changes and them flying in and out and some intruders, and that's pretty much it. Um, let's see. Now that'd be great, Joanne, if you are able to come here. Um, but um, just keep on watching. I'm going to be posting for several days from like today and some from the other day. Uh, because I pretty much have to stay here while they're working on the house. So, oh, that's cool, Valerie. We have in Buckingham, we have this nest. I think Paul Dandini was telling me about it, and it's right off of Orange River Road, and it's way, way back. But man, this nest it's gigantic. So, Carol, I've estimated possible first one to hatch around the 16th of December. And Carmen, no, I have no idea of what the cameras. I don't have any inner workings of any of the Pritchett stuff. That would definitely be a question for them. Um, yeah, Odette, I can't wait for the little bobbleheads too. That'll be so awesome. So, all right, well, until next week, um, maybe we can, I can figure out something to, you know, educational type thing to do with you guys like we did tonight. And, you know, if you guys want to send me any pictures or anything that we could use on the podcast, definitely PM those to me. Um, let me see. Hold on, I'm reading Valerie's comment. That had to be something else, Valerie. That would be very cool. Yeah, I've had them swoop my car a few times when I've left the nest. Like, because I was like, okay, I got enough pictures, and boom, right over the top of my car. And it's like, ugh. So, all right, well, till next week. You know, if you guys want to chat about anything, just PM me, let me know, and we can go from there. And it was great with all you guys here tonight. And I love you, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Take care, y'all. Bye bye.